Welcome to the third episode of An Ultimate Day.
Used to stay up on that all night. Now we miss designer with that off-white. All black, got it lit like Dark Knight. Heard you got your dreams.
The next athlete in this video I had the honor of hanging out with was introduced to Ultimate during her undergrad by her cousin Scott. During this time she was on the swim team, so she kind of had to be sneaky about playing and keeping it from interfering from her training. She discovered competitive Ultimate when she moved to Florida for grad school and then started playing in the fall of 2011 for FSU Seminole Ladies, and she hasn't stopped playing since.
Super Twan.
MDK.
Super Twan. Yo, I am the greatest rapping frisbee player of all time, you know. Which basically means no frisbee player raps better than me, and vice versa. Might have to hurt you. This my life up on the field. Ultimate, I know the deal. Training hard, I do them drills. Pain like that, know how that feels. From the start, I'll break your mark. Paid in full when OK come out. Break the cup when that zone come out. Poppers pop, D line falls down. Reaching goals, we just scored. Stacking stats, keep getting more. Autographs, fans want more. Clean it up, I'm about to score. Super Twan, I'm super on. You stupid wrong, you stupid off. Demoralized when I posterize. Tell them all when they get skied. You ain't catching frisbee. Tell them you ain't catching frisbee.
Typical Ultimate player's house. What's up?
Oh god. How's it going?
Good. Good to see you.
Time is a precious thing, never wasted. Time is a precious thing.
You drink your coffee black.
Yeah.
I love you.
It's the best. I think it's crazy how you make dietary changes. The fact that Graham is paleo, it just makes everything easy. We don't even question, are we gonna go get a pizza tonight? No, like that's not even an option. How you feel when you're eating well is just, it blows my mind that sometimes I don't do that. Then there are moments when it's like, but I want that chocolate bar.
So you said you're from Michigan?
Born and raised. I was there all through undergrad. I did undergrad at Michigan State. Well, Michigander until I...
Michiganders.
Yeah, that's us. Growing up, like, I had never been to Florida, but I was freezing constantly, and so my family would always tease me that, like, someday I was gonna grow up and move to Florida.
And do you ever think about moving back?
No.
No.
I can go back and visit and go snowboarding or skiing. I'm there for like 3 days and then I don't want to go outside. Also, what is this?
It's a sticker that my friend made.
Straight to Houston, FLA. Still rolling slow, still on that drain. Gotta roll one, roll two. Hold up if that's what you do.
This that Houston to that FLA. I've been trying to make a trip to West LA. Keep the budget tight, yeah, no delays. Gotta get the chips right, no delays. This that Houston to that FLA. I've been trying to make a trip to West LA. Keep the budget tight, yeah, no delays. Gotta get the chips right, no delays. Pay up that price, I just receive the fade. People in the skies, that's just every day.
This is from Don't Drop the Mic. Are there any changes that you wish the sport would make? I think it'd be really cool to see more representation of each of the regions in USAU. I know that they're volunteers, they put a huge amount of time in
This is just example, the 4-3, 3-4 gender ratio thing. For me, that's not a super functional change for us in not just the Southeast, in Florida. We're already traveling hours, and now they're saying that we have to get more girls on our mixed teams. It's hard. It's like, we barely got 9 girls. Right now, it's really hard to get girls to commit to traveling to practice.
If we could fix the way that we welcome our new people,
And especially new women.
I really think that we'd have a better community. You know, that matters.
This is from the Artist Monk. What is your favorite food after an intense tournament?
So it totally depends on the tournament. This might go against everything that we've talked about. Pizza! The best. I actually really like pho.
Oh wow!
Yeah. It's like,
I am so surprised you said that. I
Why?
love pho. I
Why?
love pho.
and if you can actually get like bone broth,
I'm glad that people are starting to recognize that now about certain things like bone broth, grass-fed, grass-finished. Still, like when I go to the grocery store, I see things, marketing things, scams, like they'll put gluten-free on an apple, and I'm just like,
I know.
Of course it's gluten free. So this is from Bald Eric. How has Ultimate shaped your personal career?
so this is kind of bad, and I'm sorry, mom and dad, but like a big part of the reason why I went straight through from my master's to my PhD program was because I didn't want to lose any ultimate eligibility. It would have been a much less enjoyable experience. Otherwise, I probably would have taken a year off.
What things tend to be universal across sport and life?
The opportunities for everybody. It's such a simple thing, but like in ultimate, if we can learn to throw to everybody, I actually feel like that's a huge life skill. People won't grow unless you give them chances to grow.
Yeah, exactly. Is Ultimate an escape for work, or does it complement those things?
So I think ultimate is both an escape and a complement to work, especially on the days when there's a hard situation with a kid. I don't want to think about any of the ties between them at all, and it's really, really nice to just like get out there, run around. Then there are other times I'm working on teaching effectively. If you have feedback, thinking about the time and also how to deliver that. The last 2 years I've helped out with the men's B team. Love doing that.
This is from Crawfish. What's the best exercise or movement to increase distance on flick?
Most of your movement is forward. One way to work on that is actually to use
Okay. The cable, just the cable
yeah, the
machine?
Cables. You have like the cable here. You want to be in an athletic stance. You stay like this, and then you turn really hard. Key is when you're throwing a flick, it's a really sharp movement, and so you want it to be a really sharp movement there too. But then you can use your negative on the way back.
Time to judge you for your seat covers.
Shut up! Can't even handle you. Okay, and actually okay, so I've actually only ever been to this park one other time, but it was so freaking cool. And I really wanted to go back.
Nice. It's about your work.
Oh, so we research. Most of my research focuses on why do kids have different opportunities. It's really hard right now because the whole immigration stuff that's going on, the family separation and everything. What I do is I focus a lot on kids that are from disadvantaged backgrounds. What can we do as a society to like make sure that every kid has the best opportunity possible to be the best that they could be? Right now in my job, I'm writing test items. It's a little bit more detached from what I really like to do, which is doing research focused on kids that are not white, basically. Racist. Oh god.
This is how you hike in Florida. You wear flip-flops and house slippers and sweats. This is from Shayna's Rock. Where do you think the gender equality movement is going?
It's like you think about like Worlds coming up. Some people cannot go to Worlds because they can't afford it. How are we making like the highest level exclusive? And so it's kind of the same thing with gender equity, socioeconomic equity. We're supposed to be playing this sport that's inclusive to everybody. To me, playing Soul out of Atlanta,
was a really, really cool experience to finally see some of those barriers broken down and people actually seeing that like women's pro is viable.
Yeah. Look at this beauty. Never seen a creature like it before.
What accent is that?
I don't know.
Oh my-
Wow, what is that? If anyone can tell me what this is without Googling it, you'll win a prize.
This is good.
Lisa, are you saying we're lost?
Maybe.
You sure you don't want to go on the spur trail in these flip-flops?
I think we're supposed to go this way.
This way to Bill's trail. Who's Bill?
That's where we're going. We're going this way.
Talk with you for a minute?
Oh, perfect.
Hey, I'm Jacob.
Hi, I'm Uzi.
Lisa, nice to meet you. So one of the reasons why I'm out here talking with folks like you guys is because I want to talk about the Greenway and ask people why it is they love coming out here so much.
This is my first time at this park.
This is actually like only like my second or third time out here. I love the water. Yeah, I really like this.
This is really...
This is like ridiculous.
Right.
That looks like a backdrop.
It does.
A painting, really. As someone who really cares about the environment and someone who really cares about like spaces like this, it's sad to me when I see people talking about climate change and the environment. They really disintegrate into really negative things about like, I'm right, you're wrong, like climate change is real, no it's not. One of the reasons why I'm here is to empower people like yourselves to communicate with your members of Congress and have these same positive conversations about why we want to protect these spaces. Would you guys be interested in maybe taking a look at this and filling it out and letting your member of Congress know why you care?
Let's go.
Nature. Definitely worth it.
Hold on. What? That's not a thumb. Want to describe what you guys got cooking?
He's making sausage.
I love sausage.
Taco burgers. So good. Do you want? Or sure, 2 or 5 or
I'll take the whole plate.
Go.
You can have one.
Thanks.
I need some more cheese with that. I need some more cheese with that. I need some more cheese.
When was the last time you trained?
I did a sprint workout on Wednesday and then I lifted on Thursday. So because I hurt my hand, I love cleans and squats and stuff like that, but like right now I can't hold a bar. I'm doing like the squats where like they put it over your shoulders.
Like the Smith machine.
I really wanted rapid or something like
Yeah,
that.
just so they
like, this is
know.
not... I practiced last weekend. I fell over during warm-up. It was super graceful, super beautiful. It was slippery and I fell and I went to catch myself with my hand, but as I was like going down, I saw one of my teammates like was running in full cleat, like you could see like the cleat marks on my hand last week.
Let's start a band.